In today's video, we're going to be creating an interactive floor plan that will make it really easy to set up hybrid working in your office. So we're going to be creating something a little bit like this. This is going to be our interactive floor plan where we can see where people are and we can interact with the desks to see when they're going to be on them. So I can see Laura's currently on that desk, desk 2 is available, and I might want to find a time to reserve that for myself now or to see when my colleagues are coming in. So when you first open up Wiggle Desk, you'll see a blank rectangle with a sign just saying no desks added yet. So in order to add spaces, you just add them in here. So I just click desk 1, hit enter, and it will be in there. I could also hit the plus sign, or I might want to call it literally just 1 if I don't have enough room on my spaces. I can also add in other things that aren't desks, such as pods, so pod 1, and let's also do an office. And you might want to call these sort of descriptive names. So I might want to say this is my green office. So I add that one in. So you can see I've now got those 4 on there in the list on the left. And so if I want to add them onto the floor plan, I just drag and drop them from the left onto the right. And you can see it creates the spaces in there. What I can then do is I can move and drag them about. But I might want to have a bit more of a pretty or relevant background for what my space looks like. So I can upload a floor plan image with this button here. Now, there's a few different options that you might want to do, but bear in mind you can upload any JPEG or PNG into the system, and you can basically represent your floor space however it looks like. So if I click choose a file, I might want to upload something like this, which is very, very basic, or a traditional sort of architect's drawn floor plan. Something that works really well is having a 3D floor plan. And so these are all made with a website called cozykaza.com, and I've included a link to that down below the video. And so I just choose my picture that I've created, click open, and upload. This then adds it into the floor, and I can see all the spaces that I've added. Now these are in the wrong place, so I'm going to want to move them, and it's literally just a case of dragging and dropping them into place. And so what some people like to do is they like to sort of have them representing the entire desk space, and other people like to have them sort of just sat over the chairs themselves. I'll just pop back onto the other floor plan just to illustrate this, and so you can see when people start to book the desks, their avatars will appear over the chairs where they're going to be sat. Now if you've got hundreds of desks in a floor plan, that might not work quite as well because the spaces won't be big enough in order to make the avatars readable. And so what some people like to do in that case is they'll just create the spaces big enough so they represent the whole desk. And so once I've move these about, I can change the shape just by dragging the handle at the bottom right hand corner, and if I want to rotate them I just hover over the top left hand corner and click rotate. So you can make these as big as you like. So if I want to create a pod, I can make that quite a nice big one, and maybe I want my office space here to just represent the space over the table that it will be representing. What I can do with these spaces, I can also change the color. So I might want my green office to literally be green. So I select down here and I click custom color and I choose the slider and move it green. And let's make a nice bright green one. That's a little bit too much. So I might want to reduce the transparency so I can then sort of still read and see things underneath in the floor plan. That looks quite nice. And so that's how to create a floor plan. There's a few more things that you might want to do next, and we've got a few more videos to get set up. But what I'd recommend, go to floor at the top left hand corner. You can start to now sort of interact. You can already start to book these spaces now. But there's a few more things that you'd want to do, such as adding facilities tags, choosing what teams can sit at the desks, and choosing what spaces are available as and when you want people to allow to book them. So those are the basics for creating a great interactive floor plan. See you in the next video.